Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to a very quick little video. So, as you guys know, or you might not, on the 14th of this month, which is what, a couple days from now, this Wednesday, the new big update for Captain of Industry is coming out. So, I played this game a while ago, and then I took a step back from it. I wanted to let it basically cook a little bit more. I finished it, launched the rocket, and I was like, okay, it's good, but it definitely needs more refinement, etc., etc., etc. So, this is the big update a lot of people are talking about. It's going to come out on the 14th of May. It's going to be adding luxury goods, the internet, which is interesting, new smelting chains. So, it looks like aluminum is a new one they're adding in. I was going to say it's probably going to be from bauxite, which means they're probably going to redo the maps, which is interesting. Okay, so it's some sort of like arc furnace type thing going on here. Okay. So that's interesting. So it looks like it uses... Oh, perfect. Okay. So to get bauxite... So bauxite looks like it's a medium tier. So it looks like it's definitely going to be after steel. Or maybe during steel. Because a lot of the things here... Well, no, because you need hydrogen, right? And brine. So, yeah, maybe early... No, it's going to be late mid or... It's going to be like a mid-tier thing, probably, from the looks of it. So it looks like you could do a... Wait. So you need to make alumina first, which makes sense, because most people don't realize this. So bauxite is actually what aluminum is. Aluminum does not form naturally in, like, veins, like iron and a lot of other things do. It's actually in bauxite. So with bauxite, you can... Oh, this is a 3-tier thing. Okay, so this is going to be beyond steel then. Yeah. So it looks like your bauxite powder. You add it. You mix it with brine. You get hydrated alumina and red mud, which you can just dump in the ocean. Then you take that and mix it with hydrogen. And you get just straight alumina and depleted steam. So you can break that down and turn that back into water, I'm assuming, or run a what is it? I think it's this one runs off of depleted steam. Might be able to actually power stuff. That might be interesting. The 3 hydrogen is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Then you get your aluminum, mix it with graphene. You get molten aluminum. You hit it with carbon, with CO2, and you get carbon out of that. Okay, which makes sense. Graphite nanotubes are graphite tubes are actually carbon. You mix that, you get those as your outputs. Okay, cool, because you're melting it and heating it up and mixing. Then you get your molten aluminum, which it looks like you just put in directly into yeah. So it looks like it's coming from this way and going this way from the looks of it. This, I'm assuming, is no. There is a tube going in with a container. Just trying to look at things here a little bit to try to make an idea of what is what here. So it looks like you get your bauxite powder, which I'm assuming the bauxite and brining is in this. Maybe? You can see a little bit of a thing going here. I'm assuming it's going along the side. So this has got to be where the brine and bauxite powder is being mixed. The red, I'm assuming, is the red mud. That's why they painted it red, so you can see it. Then this is blue, obviously. That's the pipe, the other pipe above it. That comes in. I'm assuming that is the hydrogen. So that doesn't make sense. Why? Oh, yeah, I know. It would go in probably on the left side, probably because it's 4 wide. No, it's 3 wide. Okay, that makes sense. So it goes in on the left side where this tower is, and would be, I guess, rolled or something without being blasted by the hydrogen, which is coming in here. Go in this way and then come out there. But then my only issue is, I can zoom in. Nice, okay. My only issue, you can see the out there. Is it the nanotubes? Or, yeah, that's the graphite. I'm pretty sure that's the graphite tubes there. Okay, so goes in here, mixes with the brine. That, I'm assuming, is the bauxite that's getting put in there, getting messed up a little bit. That's going here, getting mixed with the brine, comes over here, gets mixed with the hydrogen, comes down further. Here is where it gets to the graphite and aluminum thing. You get your CO2 byproduct, which is right here. And that's interesting. It's like a rock smelter almost. And then it goes in there, and you get your... Yep. Hey, there you can see a little train back there. Nice. Okay. Let's bring this back to 100%. So I like that. So basically you go from... I mean, the chain is a little big. It's pretty long. So this is definitely post steel, which would make things a little bit of a pain. But I think it's not going to be too painful. Just maybe coming up with the just space for it might be hard. So you can get composite panels for your rocket. It's aluminum plus steel plus plastic. Okay. What is this? We also have titanium now in the game. Titanium. So is it going to be wolfram into titanium? Wait. When you come to titanium, we might as well see this one. Place balance, yeah. Titanium ore, but it's limonite. Okay. So this is the wow. Okay. So this is the titanium. So I'm assuming it comes in here. They're balancing it. They're mixing it with something. I'm not 100% sure what they're mixing it with. It might be nanotubes. So then going into the same thing the previous one did. But you can see there's something over here. And then there's something here. Something about this I'm not understanding. I'm not seeing... Can I zoom in? Wait. Yeah. I'm not seeing a connection between these. No, I do. It's liquid. But there's no actual solid. Okay, so if I hit that, you're just changing. Yeah, thanks, Chrome. I'll cast titanium directly. You mix it with aluminum to create your first alloy. Okay. So the first part, I'm guessing, is the aluminum chain, which makes sense. Or that's aluminum being brought in. That's interesting. That's interesting. So you need titanium to get to the space station stuff. And larger rockets. So now there's a game play beyond rockets, which I like. A new level of electronics. Diamond reactor. What? It's a lens polisher. I'm assuming that's the reactor they're talking about. I'm going to have to look back and see what that is. Kind of makes me remember my time at lens crafters. When you used to work there. Okay, so to get new electronics, you need electronics 3 to get to electronics 4. Let's make that bigger. So you need 2 lenses, a diamond, and I think diamond's new to get you that. To get a lens, you need sapphire wafers, diamond paste, and ethanol. I'm assuming the diamond paste and ethanol is to grind the lens, which makes sense. To get diamond paste, you need diamonds and cooking oil. Okay. And then powdered aluminum, or alumina, which is the purified bauxite, makes the wafers. Interesting. Okay. So they're definitely making aluminum more important. Like, or sorry, I should say important because it wasn't in the game before. So that's good. Space station parts. Okay, let's take a look at this. So ammonia, fuel gas, and ammonia makes the chemical fuel, which I'm assuming is going to be rocket fuel. Compass panels, steel, and electronic tubes make core base. Composite core basic. Oh, okay. So it's like the central part of of a part. Okay. Then that plus solar cells plus chem. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be expensive. Okay. So station parts are yellow. Wait. Oh, so you make, I guess it's like a tier 2 station part. Okay. Honestly, I'd probably skip tier 1 because tier 2 looks like it's going to be a lot easier to make, to be honest. Simplify food packs. Oh, here we go. This is going to be nice. So meat and food, done. Eggs and, sorry, meat and food. Meat and bread, done. Eggs, bread, done. Tofu, veggies, done. What is this one? Oh, these are crew recipes. Interesting for food. So you have to feed the people that are on the space station. Interesting. So they're balancing some of the... Okay, so the new office building stuff. You now put people in office buildings and they produce the bonuses. It looks like, I'm assuming it's some sort of like paper or office material. They then produce scrap as they use it, and it gives you your bonuses. It doesn't say what this is. Is this what we can use here? 10? So in theory, we could do 10 upgrades. So each one of these ticks gives you more contract profitability, goods and services, crop yields. This would be nice. And I'm assuming the more offices you build, the more you get, or as you upgrade your offices, I'm hoping. Oh no, available 250. Interesting. So they made some changes to the research tree. Okay. Goodbye, red. Oh, they got rid of brick. Bricks are going away. So they brought bricks in for a couple updates. And I think it's because the whole dirt chain. Yeah. Confusing situation where dirt was valuable resource. We waste time. Yeah. In future updates, we want to make ore sorting mandatory and build mechanics around it. Interesting. Right now there is the ore sorter. You can turn it on or turn it off. I'm on the fence about that, but then again, that does centralize... I found my main issue is bottlenecking. I always find that the sorter bottlenecks a lot. You end up with a sorter at every single one of your mines, which makes sense, right? But then I find that it's like you're always micromanaging your output of stone, dirt, sand, and whatever your mineral is, whether it be iron, copper, coal, whatever. You're always micromanaging. Sorry, still not 100% good, but you're still micromanaging a lot of things, and I found it more annoying than anything, but we'll see. Glass changes. We've received lots of feedback in glass production. Should come before, yeah, because it's coming after. So where is it? So glass is there. Large vehicles is there. Yeah, for the longest time, so you needed glass to make these vehicles, but these vehicles actually came before the glass making. It was really weird. Finally, we mentioned a large version of glass production, which is the early glass maker. Will produce half of its glass broken. Oh, interesting. And you need to recycle it back into the furnace. Tier 2 will no longer give you double the glass, but will instead not break the glass anymore. Interesting. Okay. So now you get... Oh, yeah, because, I mean, if they're getting glass, it's going to... Yeah, you don't get slag anymore. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, I like that. There's a model of complexity of glass production. I like that. So where... so you just loop it right back around. Interesting. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I would probably set the input for the broken glass as the priority, just so that this doesn't back up and clog the whole thing. Because you can always have the mix and the coal. That's not a problem. They need some sort of electric furnace. First big change is Furnace 1. Currently is able to produce silicon. We extended recipes. The Blast Furnace 2. Throughput for Blast Furnace 1. Blah, 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 blah. Recipe changes. We removed iron from vehicle parts and increased mechanical parts. Okay. Research changes. Research items used to be a bit cryptic. Each research had a difficulty value set, and this determined how long it would take to research. This all goes away. Research nodes now clearly state how many research points they take. These are all locked. I can't see. Vehicle limit. Oh, crap. So they're looking at changing the pathfinding for trucks. And I'm assuming excavators and all that stuff. And I'm assuming when they say vehicle limit, are they increasing limit? We're selecting off large excavator haul trucks can drive under belts. Build transports one tile higher without being confusing. So you can now go to level height 5 instead of 4. Some folks have already noticed this one in the previous screenshots. Good catch. This support was needed for train ramps. Where was there? He managed to squeeze an extra 40% performance out of it. So we're going to increase the vehicle limit. It currently sits at 180, but we're going to allow something close to 400. Incremental research. That's good. Okay. Interesting. I like this. Train crossings. Take a sip of my coffee that's getting cold. I like this. Though I'd probably just go up, over, and then down and then across, because that's just a... That looks pretty, but it's me. Interesting. I like this little thing here. I wish, God, I wish, that roads are a thing. That you can designate this is a road. And the AI follows this is a road. Maps. New features, optimizations of Update 3. All our maps are getting revamps, which makes sense. They're adding more. They're adding new things to it. More fun to play on, except for one. Insula Mortis will be unfortunately retired. We'll update the hub. New Haven, the most popular map and the most beginner-friendly map, is going to be much larger and offer more interesting interactions with terrain. I'm probably going to go back to this one just for my initial run. Coal there, copper there, limestone there, more copper over here. This might be coal, or it might just be a rock cropping. Copper there, copper there. We got copper there. Iron. Sorry, there's copper. So we got the copper there because you see the green. I don't know why I was calling this copper. I think it's because it looks the color of copper, but it is actually iron. iron there, coal there, limestone there. So that's basically this is the beginning area here. Right? Wait, they may have changed it. No, I'm going to assume this is the point. There's no dock. But I mean, this right here lines up with the old starting spot. So, because this right here is the original map size. So it's like, what, twice, 3 times bigger than the overall map. I mean, you're going to combine and connect all this, right? And connect all this by filling it all in. So there's more iron here. Possible. Oh, there's limestone. Something here that might be copper. Possible limestone there and there. Yeah, I don't see gold or anything like that. There's more copper there. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's right. There's bauxite and that stuff now. I'm assuming diamonds are, you had to dig like deep into the ground for that. And what is this? So this is the new, I'm assuming the new train map. That's just a big pile of copper right there. I'm assuming you start here. Copper Island. Or, sorry, Iron Island. And then you, wow, my neighbors really close their doors hard. Some copper there, you can see like the green sheen. So they really want you to like build, I'm going to assume this is the train island. Yeah. Fly over the new map. Assuming you start here maybe. That looks weird. That might just be the quality of the video, because even there it's kind of meh. That is something. It might be iron-rich rock, because that's with regular rock here, right? And it's got like a brownish tinge to it. There's copper right there. There's some more iron there. I'm assuming that's limestone. Or no, there's limestone there. That's just probably rock. There's more copper there. Some copper here. Okay, so there's like little spits and spurts of stuff on this map. It looks like a little bit of coal. There's some more iron there. Iron here and over here. Here as well. A big island of limestone. I really didn't notice any coal. That's interesting. And that is the update. So, this Wednesday, I believe, 15th, this Thursday, sorry. Let's double check that. 14th of May. Boom, Wednesday. This will be coming out. I will start to record it Wednesday night. I don't know where I'm going to put it in the schedule at the moment. With Supreme Ruler on Mondays. TerraTech Worlds on Wednesday and Victory at Sea Atlantic on Fridays. I might put it in on Saturdays. Or I might switch out and do Victory at Sea on Fridays. And because I'm looking at my viewership on Fridays and Saturdays is the same. Wednesdays, it's kind of meh. I think most people are usually watching videos by 10 o'clock in the morning. So, gonna have to figure all that out. But with that in mind, though, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my Captain of Industry videos very soon. You're watching anything, but you're watching this, so thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.